If I told you you could never, you had to quit your job right now if you have one, but if you quit your job, you can earn 1% of every person's check in this room for the rest of their life. 1% of it for the rest of their life. Would you be excited about it? Yeah, you're starting to smile. I can see the idea growing on Thomas, right? He's starting to go, what? Yeah, that. Which, why don't they teach that in school? I got a business degree. There wasn't a single class, that taught what J. Paul Getty said. 1% of 100 people's efforts. Nobody taught that class, but in prepaid. Now you may say earlier, well, I can't call on companies. I'm not a salesperson, because that's kind of a sales job. You call on companies and market prepaid as a group employee benefit. Well, you're right, but that's got nothing to do with it. Let me ask you this. Let me continue this a little further. Who in here knows somebody who's in the insurance business? Should they offer a rate stabilization program to their automobile clients to keep their insurance rates from going up by keeping the traffic tickets, the points down? Right? Who knows somebody in the mortgage business? Should they offer an identity theft product because it's their good credit that allowed them to get the mortgage in the first place? Anybody know somebody who's a financial planner? Should they offer trial defense in case their client gets sued, a will, and identity theft in the largest white-collar crime in history? Right? To protect them from that identity theft. Every financial planner should offer it. How many people in here know a homemaker who says, man, I wish I could make an extra $500 a month. I don't want to put my kids in daycare and get a job, because by the time I get done paying daycare and taxes, I'm going to take home a third of what I would have made in the first place. Now, all those folks provide you an opportunity, you and I, because we get to be the broker. You can go invite those people to a presentation and say, take a look at our business. It's that simple. And we've got all these tools and systems to help you do exactly that. You can hand somebody a DVD, invite them to a live event like this, buy their lunch. I mean, literally, it's as easy as buying their lunch. For $12 at Cinzetti's. How many people know where Cinzetti's is? On Friday, I'm going to be presenting there at 12 o'clock. There's a luncheon every Friday. You pick up the phone and you invite somebody and say, hey, I want to buy your lunch. Ty, could you call somebody and say, I want to buy your lunch? Right? And if they say to you, well, why? Does it matter? I'm buying your lunch. Literally. Folks, we don't have to convince anyway. We just got to get them to look at this presentation. So let me show you what this means to you. This is the crazy part. So normally it's $249 to get started. It's $72 until the end of this month. Okay? We pay every single day. You market a membership, you get paid the very next day. Right? I'll tell you about this first before I show you the compensation. Here's what's crazy. Just as an example, there are people in this room that have been paid excess of $50,000, have taken a trip every year. The Kuglers is an example. How long have you guys been on Players Club? Total, the number of months total since you've been in prepaid, what would you say it is? 150 months or something? So since the beginning, basically. How many trips have you gone on with the company? Do you even know anymore? 7 trips, paid for, all inclusive, airfare, food, everything, for going out and marketing 5 memberships a month in prepaid legal. I told you my presentation wouldn't match the slides at all. Okay. So they've marketed an average of 5 memberships a month, folks, earn in excess of $50,000 in bonus money, get paid as much as $500 every month for marketing 5 memberships a month. Now, this isn't even our compensation plan. It's not the bulk of the money I'm about to show you. It's bonus money. Now, if somebody in prepaid can market 325 memberships in a month, and another gal can market 14,000, do you understand how a person working 7 to 12 hours a week can market 5 memberships a month? That is a very simple activity. Not always easy, but it's simple to do. It's something anybody here can accomplish. So let me share with you specifically the compensation. So Todd, I shared with you that you go out. Are we there? Take Todd as an example. He decides tonight this is a good idea. How much does he spend to start his business? He spends $72. He starts his business. Now, Todd, you go out right now, and we're about to go into this shift, and I'm not going to get into great detail there, but right now, Todd goes out, he joins the business. You spend $72, Todd. You invite somebody to a presentation. We don't want Todd. We will beg Todd to not try and explain the business to anybody himself. Now that sounds odd, doesn't it? That's what most people will try to do, despite we will beg them, don't do it. Right? You can explain the service, the membership, but just let us explain the business. Let a DVD explain the business to somebody. Send them to a free website or bring them to lunch. We got a bunch of simple tools. So Todd invites somebody, they sit there and go, wow, this is a good idea. They join the business and they mark it, they buy a membership. Todd gets $138.27. Does that make sense? Everybody with me there? He makes $138 on his very first membership. Now Todd can market as many memberships as he wants. There's no limitations and there's no qualifiers. Once Todd earns a position, he keeps it. He owns that position. He can do nothing for 6 months, market a membership, get paid $138. Todd can move up this compensation. And it's relatively simple to do. And as a matter of fact, if you're a senior associate in the room, would you stand real quick? Just to give people an illustration. If you're a senior associate, stand up. Now you ladies, I know you haven't been. How long ago did you get started?
2 weeks today.
2 weeks today. That's awesome. Give them a hand. Good stuff. Now if you're a manager, the manager stand up real quick. Any managers in the room, give them a hand. Good stuff. Now that person, they market a membership, they make $172. If you're a director, would you stand, please? Now, who made it pretty, just keep standing if you're a director, real quick. Who made it to director pretty quickly? How long did it take you? 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Who else? 6 months? 6 months? 5 months? Anybody else?
Just depends on how bad you want it.
That's the truth, isn't it? So give these guys a hand, right? So you follow the system, Todd, and you work your way up to director. Okay, it's a year from now. Not 3 months or 3 weeks, it's a year. And Todd gets himself to director. How much does Todd make when he marks it to membership? Todd shares the business with me. I show up at a presentation. I'm hungry and I'm motivated. I want to change my life. I get to senior associate. I go out and I market 10 memberships. I make $1,380. Folks, that's simple. That's something simple to do. Todd earns the difference between what I make and he makes. So Todd may still be at his job, but Todd earns $70. That's the difference on 10 memberships. That's $700 directly deposited in his checking account on work that I did. Right? Do I mind that Todd earned that override? No, I made $1,300. He introduced me to a great business. That's incredible. And it's simple. It's a simple process. We've got all the tools and systems to help somebody move through that compensation plan. Listen, before I wrap up, there were some people asked to come up and just share their story. And are those all set up? That's super. So they're going to come up and share their story with you, and we want to give you an idea of kind of the things that are happening with our company right now. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Rodriguez. My background is in human services. I'm a stay-at-home mom with 4 kids, and Prepaid Legal has given us an amazing opportunity. It allowed us to double our income this past year, and now I'm able to stay home with my kids. So Prepaid Legal is awesome. So this is the tool.